Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon meditation. The sun is in Taurus, the full moon in Scorpio, with a lunar eclipse preceding it occurred a few days ago. But we're really contemplating this very intense moment of Mercury moving direct more than midway through its retrograde cycle, helping us to review the things that we have been planning, that we're implementing, that we're looking to share in some way with the world. We're also experiencing Pluto's retrograde back into Capricorn, where it was for about 15 years. And it will stay in Capricorn, although not retrograde the whole time through the end of this year. So we got a taste of Pluto in Aquarius, and that's some of what is now has prepared us to look over the things that have been destroyed, devastated, fallen apart, that we've had to let go of on a personal level and on a social macro level, at a global level, so that we are able to integrate and understand better what the direction we're moving into. So let's get started, Pisces, with your overall energy. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man this is something that comes up, I believe, quite often for you, Pisces, and some people attribute this card to the sign of Pisces. In many ways, Pisces represents the end of things, the lessons learned, the sacrifice made, the desire to reconnect with the one love, the ultimate collective unity of our existence. And this card indicates that you are experiencing some kind of a retreat, pull back, stepping back so that you can better understand the way you need to change your thinking about something or everything. This is in many ways helping you to not only extract the learning, the lessons, the gifts from experiences that you have undergone more recently, but it's also allowing you to evaluate and prepare for the to maximize the opportunities that are around you currently. So you're aware that in order to get the most out of what is the abundance in your life right now, you have to recognize the opportunities, and this is requiring you, again, to look at things a little bit differently, to shift your perspective, certainly to incorporate a larger, bigger picture perspective, not solely from the sense of your own personal experience, but your greater intuition is guiding you to take in that universal consciousness, that ability to view the whole picture, the situation from a higher level, so that you can see where your opportunities are. In the position for the moon, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And this beautiful Ace of Pentacles is indicating that you recognize this is a portal. This time for you is a gateway into a new sense of stability and security, for sure, certainly of abundance, but it's really about a new lifestyle. And this lifestyle is part of what you're calibrating your perspective towards. How is it that you are able to walk through this door of abundance, of wealth, of practical successes and achievements with the mindset that you have now, if not to welcome in a new kind of lifestyle, in addition to maybe utilizing your talents in a different way, applying yourself to a new industry or a new aspect of the industry that you work within. This is you looking at all the doors that are available, all the options based on your ability to see a bigger picture. where you can anticipate the need that you can uniquely fill. Beautiful portal, gateway, and to focus on your material comfort, safety, and security. In the position for the Sun, we have the Knight of Wands. This is very much about your way of communicating. The Knight of Wands shows you, again, in exploration, discovery mode. You are taking your skills, your desires, your passions, the things that get you going. And those are pretty much the only things that you Pisces are engaged in. It's part of your nature. You have gifts that you know can be better. You can be more masterful. You can be more expertise, but you can also apply them in new ways. You can also begin to see the things that you want in new settings, in new configurations, in new structures. Some of those structures you are intent on building. This is very much about business and doing things in a new way, discovering new ways to do things. Because the wands are passion, we often attach creative or desirous intention, but this is very much about ways to make money, ways to exist in the material world with drive, with determination, with power, with ambition. And your ambition is being stoked by the combination of this perspective, the recognition of this new portal that you desire to step through and to see yourself in a larger environment, having an impact in a larger way. In the present, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is really showing me that you are willing to go from the beginning to start, not from scratch, because you have skills and talents that you are translating from other experiences in your life, but you're willing to start, entertain a new offer, to start small in order to grow something big. You are being contacted by others. People are noticing your ability to do the hard work, to be disciplined, to be a stable part of something that you commit to. And you're open to learning without being arrogant around the many talents and gifts that you have. You recognize that there is a lot about the strategy and positioning that you need to learn in order to begin to approach this big vision that you are gaining at this time about the impact, again, you can have on the world. In the past, the Six of Wands is showing you receiving some of those awards and some of that recognition from your peers. This is usually about our working environment. So here you are, you have worked very hard in amongst a circle, a group of collaborators as part of a team, part of an organization, and you have elevated yourself through your successes. What's most important to you about these successes is the notice of your peers, the acknowledgement of others that you work with, because you understand that you are gaining the trust and building bonds with those people who trust in you. And you're elevating your value and worth to the team by this recognition, through these rewards that you've gained, through this acknowledgement that you are successful. You're not at the end of the road by any means. The war has not been won, but you have successfully overcome a series of challenges and are being recognized for that. In the future, we have the Page of Cups. This is interesting because one of the things about, as always, the page are offers. There are people that are noticing you. They're noticing your innocence, your imagination, your creativity, your openness to supporting others as you yourself seek support. You're being chosen as a trainee or a mentee for someone who may be quite powerful. You're also entertaining offers, many offers from others. You may be starting something of your own, a new passion project, a new business in which you are making contacts with others. You're presenting your ideas and your inspirations to others so that you can begin to build a network and feedback a group of collaborators, affiliations with organizations that are interested in the way you think, the way you create, the way you can envision putting things together. And this is you giving yourself the freedom to do just that, to not forget your roots, to not forget your basic intuitive, highly intuitive nature and how that is working for you as you are contacted and offers are made to you. People are interested in connecting with you, talking to you about your ideas, and you are really able to tap into this innate sense of wonder in the world and possibility that really magnetizes people to you. I'm going to clarify the Page of Pentacles in your present with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups. As the universe acknowledges, sees you, sees that you are prepared to be seen, that you are ready to work towards something new, a real shift away from whatever you have undergone to date. So I'm getting the image of you being in the earlier stages of your career path. No, it has nothing to do with your age. Whatever you're working at now represents a solid opportunity within which you see yourself growing. You see yourself going to a place of significance and influence. But you can only do this by embracing the vision you have of possibilities. And that can mean leaving behind those bonds, those connections, those associations and friends that you have, that you are deeply connected in. You may be deeply in vibe with, so that you recognize it's time to move on. You've learned all you can from the situation you're in, and many of you may have already started on this journey that recognizes you need a greater challenge. You want a greater challenge. You see a larger picture. Your vision has outgrown your circumstances, and that is where you're finding your greatest success in moving towards that. A new environment, a new association. It may be a new job, a new location. Whatever it is, you recognize that you're ready for this larger challenge and that you are willing to roll up your sleeves and get going on that. So fortune is favoring you in a way that the Wheel of Fortune usually signifies. Uranus is in Taurus at this time, and there are several planets in Taurus. So this is also a critical time for us to make changes in a way that feels good, because making changes is not comfortable for most of us. But you are contemplating the changes that you can make that are not only going to improve your life, but that feel good to do, that really are about the things that you care about and that are important. I'm hoping that this is resonating for you, Pisces. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And this aquamarine flipped around, and it says communication is your key. I communicate with ease and grace. And I'm also going to pull a hummingbird oracle because it's spring here in the northern hemisphere. And I've pulled pollination. Pay attention to new thoughts and ideas as they are seeds that will soon blossom into fulfilling opportunities and projects. I look forward to seeing you next time, Pisces. Until then, namaste.